Hello guys, how are you? And welcome back to Aston Villa with me, John, aka Old Man Sudor. Football Manager 2020 is cracking on, and I've got to admit, overall, I'm really loving the game. There is some little issues. I'm hoping, obviously it's a beta, they are going to be fixed still, but I've mentioned it before in other videos. There is some issues I'm still finding, some weird decision making and stuff like that, but we all know about it. SI have actually said that they know there's some issues like one-on-ones and that sort of stuff, so I'm expecting it all to be sorted out very, very soon. If you haven't got the game yet, I fully recommend it. Look around, there are plenty of deals and that going around as well with some of the YouTubers and that. So I would recommend the game. If you haven't got it yet, go and buy it. Also, remember to come and like, subscribe on this video, subscribe to the channel, all that sort of stuff. It really, really helps, and comment as well. I really do need to know from you guys what you like, what you don't like, all that sort of stuff. It really does just help me. So if you are watching this, remember to hit that like button, remember to subscribe, and remember to comment if you would like to, because it would really mean a lot to me. Anyway, let's get through to it. And as you can see, we've played a good number of games since the last episode, which was the 1-0 loss against Wolves. I felt we were a bit unlucky there, to be honest. We then played Brighton in the FA Cup. We drew 1-1. It was a bit of a tough game. Yeah, just Brighton just seemed to be like a bit of a tough game. McGinn getting the goal for us there. We did go 1-0 up, but then eventually they got back. We then played West Ham. We secured a draw just at the end of the game, because the 88th minute Trezeguet getting the goal for us, and Matthew Targett getting injured. We then went to Brighton and did the FA Cup replay. As you can see, we won it 2-0 quite comfortably. Came back really well, and it's put us on a really good little run actually. So we then played Sheffield United, beating 3-0. Absolutely fantastic. Couldn't really have asked for much more. Mings getting a goal and Jota as well. We then played Burnley. We lost 2-1. McGinn getting a goal, but then they just came back. They got a penalty, 2 quick goals. Yeah, we went ahead and we just played rubbish after that, unfortunately. We then played Southampton, beating 3-1. Wesley getting 2, Trezeguet getting 1. Redmond scoring for Southampton. Redmond actually looked really good in the game. He had a number of good chances. But we managed to get the win, and it really did help us out a lot. We then played Bournemouth. It went to penalties, as you can see there. It was a really tough game. Equal all the way through. We did manage just about to get it on the penalties, which I thought was a really good result for us overall. We couldn't have really asked for much more than that. We then played Man City. We had a player sent off right at the very end, Gilbert, but Aguero, Mahrez getting the goals. It's Man City. They're just too strong a side, really, unfortunately for us. We didn't play particularly brilliantly overall. But it's not a game we were expecting to win. We then played Watford. A game we should be winning. Grealish and Wesley getting a penalty. Again, comfortable match for us. 2-0, as you would expect from that scoreline. Took us a little while to score, but we did manage to get the win. Another good home win for us anyway. And then we played Chelsea in the FA Cup. We've played them already in the League Cup and we lost to them. We managed to get a goal. Grealish getting an early goal. I did change the formation a bit. I played 3 at the back. Pretty much kept exactly how we are, but it's still own defence middle, has 3 at the back, and it just helped out a lot with a team like Chelsea who are going to have a lot more chances. And that, and if I actually go through it, you'll see they had sort of 33 shots, 17 on target, but they didn't really have too many clear-cut chances anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much how it's gone. We've got Newcastle today. Let's keep Arsenal in the FA Cup semi-final. I mean, it'd be fantastic if we can get to the final of the FA Cup. Would be amazing. But we'll see how it goes. Apart from that, though, we've got some difficult games. We've got some games that look like we should win. It's going to be a very, very tough run into the end of the season. But the good news is we are 10th in the league. If it ever switches over, there we go. And we can't get relegated. I've had the bits come up saying we can't get relegated anymore. So that's fantastic. So even if we end up now in 17th, I'm more than happy, because we can't get relegated. We should be pretty much staying where we're about. So I think we'll stay around where we are. Sort of, we've got Burnley just right behind us and Leicester. It's really between maybe, I don't know, maybe sort of 7th and 12th, 13th, 12th probably. Really, we're going to finish somewhere between there. So anywhere around there, mid-table, absolutely fantastic. Couldn't ask for much more in the first season. I'm looking at who we could buy for next season, that sort of stuff already as well. We didn't really buy anyone else in the transfer. We did go for this guy. We got him joins us beginning next season. As you can see, they're left back. I feel with Neil Taylor getting a bit old now. He'll come in as a cover there, 21 years old. I think he'll be quite good. I think he could be a really good player overall for us. As you can see, he's about the same sort of level as Neil Taylor. Could improve as well. Got him reasonably cheap, so I think he could be a really good player. Might send him out on loan for a season or something like that. But overall, yeah, really, really happy. That's about everything, guys. I don't think there's much else really to talk about at the moment. Yeah, we'll get into the game and let's see how we get on. Hopefully we can get a good win against Newcastle. It'd be fantastic if we could. Pretty much the usual team: Target, Engels, Mings, Gilbert, Paccio is going to be goal. Douglas Luiz is defensive midfielder. We've got Hurahan, McGinn, Trezeguet, Grealish out on the left, Wesley up front. It's the usual team as you'd expect. Target just coming back from injury, so we might have to keep an eye on him and bring Neil Taylor on around half time. And we'll see how we get on. It should be a game we should win, really. Newcastle not doing particularly fantastic, I don't believe. What can we say? Go out there and give these fans your money's worth. It's gone alright. We'll say defensively, passionately, even that, or in the defence, passionately that, and passionately that. And let's see how we get on. Do we worry about this? We should be in a position to beat them, but we have to keep working. Yeah, timing stats, yeah, we can rely on him. A good team is something without a top goalkeeper. Any team would miss a player of his calibre, we'll say that. And let's get on to it. I would love to win a game on YouTube because every time I record, we lose. So it would be fantastic if we can actually get a win here. I'm really hoping we do because I'm getting the wins offline. But as soon as I go on to record, yeah, we just seem to lose every single time. As it's Newcastle coming forward and maybe the start of it. Oh no, we do just about survive that. And it's really annoying because we've been playing so well, but then I probably because I picked some of the bigger teams to put onto YouTube, so we're not going to win a lot of them. But it's a free kick now. They hit the bar and we do clear it. Things haven't started fantastic, have they, so far for us? Newcastle seem to be a bit better. We've got a throw in here. Maybe we can create something here. Douglas Luiz, what's he going to do? He gets past one player, puts a cross in. It doesn't really go anywhere, and Newcastle are going to try and counter now as they come flying forward. We do hold them up, though, as they try and switch it. We can cut that out. We can. Trezeguet with the ball now. Switches the play. Grealish with the ball now. Can he get a good cross in? Grealish puts a cross in. It couldn't quite find Wesley, and it's now Mings with the ball. Mings gets it to Hurahan. Hurahan gets it out wide to Gobert. Gobert puts a cross in to Target. Oh, get in there, Grealish. Jack Grealish with the goal. Target knocked it down, and Grealish just absolutely smashed it into the net. Hurahan switches to play here. Gilbert then puts in a long ball. I mean, this has been happening a lot in the Football Manager. Target knocks it down. Grealish just absolutely rockets it in. 1-0 to Villa. Get in there. That's the start we wanted. 10 minutes gone. We're up to 7th because of that as well. I mean, we've got a decent goal difference as well over a lot of the teams around us. We're a couple of goals ahead, so it's all looking pretty good at the moment. As we get the ball here, we do clear it finally, but they're going to come back again. Surely that was offside. It was. And yeah, we're looking like in a good position, to be honest. We've got a couple of goals over some of the teams around us. Probably the team around us that I'm quite surprised is Tottenham. They should probably be a bit better than us. But overall, we're doing really well. As we've got a highlight now, 20 minutes gone. What's going to happen here? It's a goal kick. Oh, the goalie's got the ball to kick it out anyway. Launches it up, doesn't really go anywhere, but Hurahan gets it to Wesley. Wesley now with the ball gives it to Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz to McGinn. McGinn. Luiz then puts it out to Gilbert. Gilbert puts it back to Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz finds Hurahan. Hurahan back. We're just playing it around nicely, trying to make some room. We put the ball in, and oh my god, he should have put it in the back of the net. He should have put it in the back of the net there. That was so close. But we seem to be, I think we're the better side. I think we've had the better chances anyway. Hurahan now to Luiz, to Target. Target, what's he going to do? Gives it to Hurahan. Back to Luiz. Hurahan again. Luiz. What's we doing? We get out to Gilbert. We've got a bit of room here. He takes a mighty shot and it's just tipped over, I think, and it's a corner for us. 20 minutes gone. We put the corner in. We don't really. Our corners have been rubbish, to be honest, in this FM20 so far. But we somehow get tackled, and now it's a chance maybe for Newcastle to break. They don't. We are all over Newcastle at the moment. Douglas Luiz now. Just the ball nicked off him, and Newcastle come flying forward. They've got a chance now as hits the bar again, and we just clear the ball. I thought it was going to go wide, and it didn't. It's a goal. It's a throw-in. Sorry, as they flick the ball on, we somehow let them get the ball. I mean, the defending can be terrible at times. This is one thing I'm a bit concerned about is our we do let a lot of shots go against us, which doesn't really help us. Target is already on 81%. We've got to be a bit careful of that. There's some tweaks I do still think we could do to this formation and that, but it's working. This formation, it is working. I've got to admit, Kegman helped me with the formation. I looked at it, he had one formation that I looked at that worked pretty well for him, and I've just sort of tweaked it a little bit for us. 30 minutes gone. We are 1-0 up still. Things are looking well. We get up. Can Wesley get the ball? He does. He's got plenty of room. He didn't really get challenged for it, and now we can come forward. We get it into the middle of the park. We put it forward. It's not going to go. Grealish is going to collect this, and he switches it to Trezeguet. Trezeguet! It's straight at the keeper. I mean, there's a lot of that happening as well. Grealish now puts the ball in. We can't quite get there, but Mings is going to pick it out. And Engels. And right, sorry about that, guys. There's a little cut there because I had someone end up at the door. The door just banged, so I had to go and get it. Right, Wesley now. You can always guarantee as soon as you start recording that you'll get someone knock at the door or something stupid like that. As we get it, Trezeguet might get the ball there. He can't quite get it. Longstaff now with it. And we get into half time, but Newcastle are coming back. We could do really. We're getting a goal, and they find it themselves. That was annoying. Oh, it might be offside. Is it? It is offside. It is offside. Thank God for that. I mean, we've seen worse in VAR in real life, I guess, but disallowed. Newcastle do seem to be getting back into this game a little bit. We're going to demand a little bit more from our side. I'm a little bit worried about Target. He's looking a bit tired. Wesley with the ball gives it to Target. Target puts it in. It doesn't really go anywhere. McGinn's going to get it and gets it back out. Target now, can he get a quick cross? And he doesn't. Grealish switches it to Gilbert. Gilbert can't quite knock it down for McGinn, I think it was. And now Newcastle come flying forward again. They get a cross in. They've got a chance here, and they just put it wide. 43 minutes gone, and we are just about holding on, it looks like, with a 1-0 lead. Wesley with the ball now. What's he going to do? Knocks it back to Gilbert. Gilbert gives it to Louise. Louise now gets it back out wide. Can we get a good cross in? No, we can't. Trezeguet then gets it back. Can we get another cross in? No. Louise smashes it. Oh my God, that was almost a goal. And the keeper just pushes it wide. Can we get a goal? Another goal before half time? It's a poor corner again. Not really to any of our players. And we go 1-0 up, but really Newcastle are giving us as much of a battering as we're giving them as well. Right, what can we say here? We'll say passionately. Just say happy performance. We're 1-0 up. That's all we can say. Target, I'll probably give him another 5-10 minutes, and that's about it. Who's not playing particularly well? Trezeguet's not playing particularly well. We'll give him another chance. Just see how we get on. Right, I'll hand that over to the assistant, and let's see how we get on. I almost forgot to do op instructions. Ask assistant. We'll change that around a bit. Confirm changes there, and let's see how we get on. Yeah, Newcastle are really coming back at us, so we've got to be a bit careful. We're sort of switching it quite well as well. As they put it in there, and we just hold on about there. They get another cross in, and really they should have hit the target at least there. I mean, it's pretty much they started off where they finished in the first half. We must close down. We will close him down. We've got a corner. Can we get anything out of this corner? We put the ball in, and we should have done. Oh, he should have scored. He should have scored that, surely. We were so close there. I think we're going to have to make one or two changes. One or two players still not playing fantastic. Trezeguet's not playing great, so we're going to bring on El Ghazi for him. Who else? Kurahan's not playing fantastic, so we're going to bring Marvellous on. We'll swap Marvellous and Douglas Luiz over, and we'll leave it at that for now. Two changes made. There's like 30 minutes left to go. We are 1-0 up. Things are looking pretty good overall, but Newcastle are giving us a bit of a run for their money, and we really could do a second goal. As Target's got the ball now, he puts a shot in, it just goes, good save I think it was actually. I was going to say it goes wide, but it was a save. We do collect the ball again though. It's really close, this game. I mean, I'm expecting Newcastle to score at any second, but then I'm also expecting us to maybe get a goal. As we get a bit of room, Target might get a cross in here. It gets it to Grealish. Grealish got a tiny bit of room, puts a cross into El Ghazi. El Ghazi with a header, but can't quite get any power on it, and it's straight at the keeper. We're still going to look at Target. Target's looking a little bit tired still. I maybe should have done something there, but McGinn now gives it to El Ghazi. El Ghazi out wide. Can we get a cross in? No, El Ghazi with the ball back to Gilbert. Gilbert gets it to Grealish. Grealish with some sort of weird shot that really, he was moving away, and then on the twist it wasn't really going to work, but we've got a free kick here. We put the ball in. Wesley can't quite get there. Could see that happening straight away, and Newcastle might have a chance now. We're sending them the other way though, as we get the ball here, but we can't really collect anything else, and we don't really do much with it. A long ball forward now, and it's a chance for Newcastle. What happened there? Did it hit tangle up in the player's legs and then just fall nicely for him? I mean, goals like this, how often have you ever seen a goal like this in the Premiership? I mean, yeah, it sort of hits, I think, Engels' legs, and then it gives him a free shot with it because the keeper's dived already. I mean, maybe that sort of thing's happened before, I don't know. But to me, that's the annoying thing about this game so far. We'll bring on Taylor as well, just because he's looking a bit tired. We've got a corner though, we put the ball in, we don't really get it anywhere though, and Louise is going to get there. Puts it in again, and Wesley can't direct it. I mean, 71 minutes gone, we really should be doing a little bit better than this, I feel. But that goal's just annoyed me, because that's not really a proper goal. That's just a match engine goal in my mind. As Nakamura with a goal now gives it, we can't quite clear it though. Or Newcastle can't quite clear it either, and we take a shot, and it's just, I'm losing my thought now a little bit. 10 minutes left to go. It's been an even match, but looking at the stats, but really I feel like we should have just done a little bit more. Can we maybe get into it just towards the end? We'll make that change there. We're going to do one more, demand more. 5 minutes left to go. Can we get a winner at the end of it? It'd be great if we could. Taylor with the ball, gets it to Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz gets it to Marvellous, to Engels, who switches to play, and now we're coming forward. Can we do something here? Can we get a good cross in? McGinn with the ball, gives it to Marvellous, to Louise, back to Marvellous, McGinn gets tackled. No. Oh, come on, we could have done something there maybe. We should have pressured a little bit more. We come forward now. Newcastle are coming forward. They get it out wide and they get a bit of room and they get a chance to break a little bit as they switch it again, and it's them coming forward. They put it in, they get a chance, and they just put it wide. And with 5 minutes left to go, or roughly about 5 minutes left to go, really this game could go either way. It could go anywhere. Grealish can't quite get there, but Taylor does, but he gives it away, and now it's a chance. We get it. Grealish steals the ball, puts a shot in, can't quite get there, and it's going to be a corner for us. This is probably our best opportunity to win the game. Grealish now with a corner, puts it in. It was so close. It's a goal kick. He just put it over. That was a really close one. Newcastle launched the ball up. Taylor should get this now, and what are we going to do with it? Grealish with the ball. Almost makes a mistake. Look at Douglas Luiz, switches it to McGinn, who gets it out wide to El Ghazi now, and we get it right out to the wing. Back to El Ghazi. El Ghazi gets it to a bit of room now. Can we get a good cross in? McGinn to Marvellous. Marvellous to Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz switches it all the way out to Taylor. We're moving the wrong way a little bit, but McGinn now got a bit of room. We got a little bit of room here. We can get a good cross in. We do. Wesley can't quite get his head to it, and probably that might have been maybe our best option now. I don't know what to do. Douglas Luiz with a ambitious shot there, with 3 minutes of extra time. It looks like it's going to end up 1-1 the way it's going. There's about 20 seconds left. Surely this is going to be it. We're going to draw it 1-1 at the end of the day. McGinn switches it, and that's it. We do get the draw. I mean, I was all over the place with the commentary at the end of there, but what can we say? You were unlucky tonight. That's all we can say, really. It was a close game. It went either way. Our away form has not been fantastic. I mean, if I go to the competition, the Premier League, and then if you look at the stages, I think you can see just away form somewhere. Yeah, away record. We're 10th. We're not too bad, but we've lost a lot of away games, really. Our home record's been where we've been stronger, I think. As you can see there, we've won 9 of our home games. So we are, we're where we're meant to be, but it's what it is at the end of the day. Yeah, so we're 10th there for 1. Lost wise, yeah, we're about that. So it is what it is, I guess, at the moment. Where are we anyway in the real league? We are staying 10th anyway, 44 points. We're only 2 points behind Tottenham in 7th. And we've got 2 points ahead of Leicester in 12th. So overall, we're not doing, like I said, we're not doing bad. It's not a bad result for us at all. Right, the next game we're going to come back for is going to be the Liverpool game and the Bournemouth game. We're going to do a double header. Hopefully, it'll be a good one. Hopefully, you will enjoy it as well. Let me know again what you think about all this. What you think about how we're doing, all that sort of stuff. Who you think we should maybe look to buy, or what positions we need to sort of strengthen for next season, all that sort of stuff. It's been a pleasure as always. I will see you on the next episode.